keep the love alive. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Oh, we have experience with that.
Oh, no, we don't. We literally 5 months in. I know you guys are like, okay, you're 5 months in. Like, how much do you know about this? But I feel like overall, just general tips for sneaking away and having us time.
Yes.
Is so necessary. So
crucial right now, for sure.
I feel like getting ready for Valentine's Day, one of our favorite things to do. I think a lot of people plan and they're like, oh my gosh, we're gonna spend so much money on a really fancy dinner. We're gonna get dressed up. I am so anti those kind of Valentine's Day plans, right?
Well, one, they're not as memorable. Two, going to an expensive restaurant is just, and everything gets marked up at Valentine's Day. Three, a lot of times they don't even give you the full menu. It's like a prefix menu.
Yeah, for Valentine's
and you
Day.
get like, you can only have this, you can only have this, or you can only have that. So it's kind of a downer already.
It is, and I find that there is nothing really intimate about going to a restaurant where you're like with a bunch of people sitting dressed in uncomfortable clothing eating food that like you might be like trying to be really cute eating. I want intimacy when I think about special romantic days with my husband. So here is some things that we do to keep the fire alive.
Pro tip number one, you do not have to celebrate Valentine's Day on Valentine's Day. This year it falls on a Tuesday. She's working, it's a lot going on. I'm Ricky Romance, so I'm probably gonna do something.
He's gonna plan something anyway.
We'll work something out. But think about this for a second. Having a babysitter, say you need a babysitter on Valentine's Day. You're gonna have a much harder time finding one because everybody wants a babysitter on Valentine's Day.
Like for instance, I'm thinking of having mom
take
care, like that's who would watch my baby.
But
she's married.
She got a man too.
She got plans on Valentine's Day. It's gonna be so hard to find a babysitter. What else?
That's a good point. And if you do find a babysitter, they're probably gonna charge you a premium because everybody wants them that night.
That's right.
So there's nothing wrong with pushing a little bit before or a little bit after. I will say flowers. Flowers is a big one. Flowers, the 12th, 13th, and 14th are going to be astronomically priced.
A different price.
Absolutely. And then the 15th, maybe still give it a chance. And then the 16th, the flower rates are gonna come down. So govern yourselves accordingly.
I love that.
All right, and then lastly, if you go to a restaurant, who wants to spend all that time and money and stress getting the restaurant you want
the reservations
with a bunch of people around there wearing uncomfortable stuff? What we have found, we've done Valentine's before and got to our restaurant, we're so excited, and they go, oh, tonight's menu is a prefix menu.
Yeah,
like, I want the things I wanted to have.
You want to have the option of the entire menu on that day. So if you have the opportunity, definitely see if it's an option to celebrate Valentine's Day on another day.
Good
I feel like that's
advice.
a pro tip. Our favorite way to celebrate is definitely going to a hotel. I'm just keeping it real with you guys, and that does not mean you have to spend a bunch of money. In our first year of marriage, Israel and I's favorite thing to do was to actually meet up at like random motels.
Places. She'd be like filming somewhere, I'd be like, babe, there's like a motel like
6
4.
right across the street. You have a lunch break, and he literally would meet me up and scoop me up. We'd go through like a drive-thru to grab whatever food. What?
It was normally Taco Bell.
It was normally Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell. You guys know this. So we'd grab like Taco Bell, or on some days In-N-Out Burger, something quick like that. And I don't know about other parents out there, but now having my son, if my mom is taking care of Ever, how I see an ideal Valentine's Day working out, cue the sexy music, is like this. I tell my mom, Mommy, can you come at about 6 o'clock? Iz and I are gonna do dinner and a movie. Saying a movie buys you an extra 2 hours.
That's true.
So it's not just dinner, you're doing dinner and a movie. So what I would do is tell my mom, watch the baby. That's about what, 4 hours total? Whole 4 hours. I'd be like, babe, I'd still pull myself together to look cute, have a little lingerie underneath my sweatsuit outfit or whatever it is that I'm wearing, and roll through a drive-thru, go to a hotel, set up in the bed, eat naked, have a good time, lay up. Some of the cheaper hotels have all the channels.
All the channels.
All the channels. And you just get to chill. Israel was just saying, like, I don't find a restaurant to be a sexy experience, especially with my husband. What I really want, especially if you have a new baby or you have children, you don't get those opportunities.
Extended, like, one-on-one time.
Yes, just the two of us, butt naked, good times. And
whoa, guys.
I need that. I'm just saying, there is nothing better than just being laid up with some good food and your favorite boo. Watch something on TV or let the TV watch you.
I think the third point would be this. Be intentional about whatever you're going to do. If I'm rushing into a Walgreens and just grabbing a quick card like, Happy Valentine's Day, babe.
That ain't it.
Right? But if I took time 2 weeks before to handwrite something, to maybe have something made that had initials on it, or just something that's personal that says, I took time because you're on my mind every single day leading up to this. This is not an afterthought. Be intentional. That's gonna, gentlemen, if you're watching, that's gonna win you big points. Just telling you.
I feel like if you have small children or a brand new family, I think it's okay to celebrate your love as a family. I know a lot of people think, it's not gonna count because my children are there. Your children are a fruit of your love, and I think that is to be celebrated. I think it's about being intentional, and if you have children, I also think it's so important to intentionally teach them how to honor, respect, and value your marriage as well. And that's something that Israel and I have spoken about, that it's okay if I had to tell Ever, if he was old enough, to say, okay, you're gonna go to bed early tonight because mommy and daddy are taking time to celebrate Valentine's Day or to do something. And I think you can do that by making them feel special earlier in the day, whether that is bribing your kids with chocolate, letting them have a little bit more sweets than normal, maybe buying them a gift for Valentine's Day and saying, we love you, and now you're gonna go play with that toy in your room because you have to...
Because we're gonna go play in our room.
You have to honor daddy and mommy's marriage. And I think that that is so important, that you show your children and you be intentional about showing your children that you put your marriage first and that you honor and value your spouse. So for us, it'll be like making sure that Ever goes to bed a little earlier than normal. And also, if you gotta drink some coffee so that we can stay up a little bit later.
Whatever it takes.
I wanna put the baby to bed a little earlier, and I want us to stay up a little later.
I do want to say I'm married to the most intentional person I've ever met. Like, it's not just about let's go have a dinner and have logged that time. She has always put an emphasis on experiences. I've shared this on this channel before. And there's something really to be said about that, because that's the stuff that you remember. You're not necessarily gonna remember what you ate or how great the waiter was or whatever.
No, or how much money was spent or that you spent.
Yeah, that's right.
You had a cute idea about taking the whole family to a lookout.
We live in California, and the area we live have these great lookouts. You can just see the city, see the hills, see the lights. It's free. Nobody's gonna charge you to pull up.
Drive your car, get some snacks from 7-Eleven. Have a moment. And Iz was even saying, even if your baby is asleep in the car seat behind you, have a moment just to kiss. Just to share a kiss and do the things that you would do when you were dating.
We hope these tips have helped you out. We're just trying to put a little extra love in the world right now.
Yes, and keep it sexy for Valentine's Day. Comment below if you've got some ideas for new parents with babies on how to keep it hot and sexy. Keep watching, you guys, and don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow. Make sure that you tap the bell on top to get notifications for every time there is a new episode of Love Always, Adrian. Finding love for me always started with the idea of finding friendship. Like everything in life, love has its ebb and flow. And while it's completely different, I'm grateful for this new season. Priorities have changed and intimacy looks a little different these days. But I'm grateful for a love that keeps me laughing and is always filled with adventures that lead to memories that will last us a lifetime. Are you looking for love? What does that mean for you?